Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. I never speak like this, so I don't know why I've opened. But we're just going to roll with it. It is Rant and Bollox here. My name, Bollox, and we've got Rant over here.
It's not my real name.
No,
it's
and
not.
You'll find out our real names through probably this podcast because I tend to leak them. But maybe on
Giving
another.
away personal information.
But what is Rant and Bollox all about?
I'm saying hello to people. Hello, everybody. We're your weekly podcast about movies, tech talk, TV stuff, all this stuff that's going on in the world that's entertaining or cool.
Yeah.
Nothing informative, though. You're not going to learn anything at all.
No intelligence on
No,
this.
we don't have any idea what we're talking about. But God damn it if we won't keep talking about it.
You know what? This started... It came to us where there's a lot of shit films out there. There's a lot of great films out there. There's a lot of funny films. But this one today, Superman v. Batman... By the way, it's not versus, as I found out. Yeah. It's not VS, it's V. It's just, it really fucking bugs us. It really fucking bugs us. Especially Rant.
Yeah,
and
I couldn't... I can't even... Let's not get started on it. Let's not get angry.
It set us both off, big time. It sets us both off all the time. So we thought we would talk about the film as it's being played. And we did do that. And we were just, slanting it. We were just, it was awful.
It was,
and it gave us the idea of doing these podcasts.
Yeah, and so now what we do is we have our weekly podcast. We give the news and updates on what's happening, but we're also going to be commentating over a full movie every week.
Yeah,
usually a bad one, but probably we're going to get some good ones. We have some good ones. We got a backlog done already. Some really good ones.
And we're both in the industry, so we know some cool stuff about film and tech and everything, so you're going to see some Easter eggs along the way. It's going to be beneficial to play it along with the film because you're going to find out things. You're like, shit, I didn't know that, or I didn't realize this could happen, or whatever.
Mostly, I think what's going to happen is people are going to listen and go, I knew that already, you fucking idiot. Yeah. How have you not remembered this? We know nothing.
And for a lot of our podcasts, please grab a drink because
that's how we do it.
It's going to be needed for the type of films that we're watching. The occasional films, maybe a cornetto, but for this one, you're going to need a stiff.
You're going to need a drink. I got the cans lined up. I'm ready to go.
Yes.
That'll get me through the first 40 minutes.
I think I'm just going to call you Rant from now on. Just in the real life, because this isn't real.
Yeah. I love the movies and the TVs and the stuff like that, and you're the tech guy, so I ask you anyway what the tech news is. Of course. And you just tell me. Yeah. So what is the tech news for this week?
So we are going to go straight into our tech talk, and this week is CES. And CES...
You're so professional at this. I feel like I've let you down already.
I feel like I just glided into that like a goose. A Canada goose.
I'm just going to have another drink. I can't deal with this.
I'm ashamed of what I just said as well. So the Canada goose thing. We will try and edit it.
What's the tech talk? I actually have no idea.
So it is going to be CES, and CES happens every year.
Don't worry, people. I don't know what he's talking about.
And basically, it's just like a tech. It's hosted in Las Vegas, and it's just it happens every year, and it's happening right now. And it's
right now.
Right now,
people are listening.
People right now are just they're listening in on all their new tech gadgets.
Why aren't you in Las Vegas, people?
Hopefully, some of our listeners are. But it's everything from cars to TVs to laptops to everything. So. And there's always trends.
Where are we there? We should have broadcast live.
There's always trends that come out of it. One of the, in my opinion, silly trends is it's a fucking hairbrush which attaches it's Wi-Fi enabled to your phone, and there's a fucking app.
You making this up?
No, I'm not joking. And as you stroke your hair, it analyzes how hard and deep and the strokes, and it will tell you gentler, please. It won't actually use that voice, though. I will. I'm not commission that. Yeah. A lot of people will probably buy it. Gentler, please, gentler.
Yeah, that's probably one of those things. It's going to be like the GPS, and you can buy the voices. There's Morgan Freeman. You probably gentle now.
There's toothbrushes which have their own AI now. It's fucking crazy. You're going to be waking up in the middle of the night.
As if I'm not already afraid of the machines.
I know.
Fuck, now they're in airbrushes. So wait, when's this end? Is this on all week now?
It's on for, I think, 5 days. And usually what is introduced, for the rest of the year, it gets spread out. They'll introduce new TVs. Right. And then those TVs will come out throughout the year. They'll introduce new cars. Audi will have a new, self-driving car. It'll be out in September, kind of thing like that. Yeah. So, people Audi are actually looking at how people sit in cars, how they relax and sit in cars, because eventually cars are going to be they're going to drive themselves. There isn't going to be no fucking steering wheel. You won't need to sit upright. You can just kind of lounge. Maybe you'll order a party car, and then it'll be like in a circle. It's so fucking. It's interesting.
Well, yeah. Have you ever seen? There's that. It's like a drawing or whatever concept picture of like what the future cars will look like, and instead of like the way the cars are set up, where everyone's facing the front window, it's like a sitting room. It's like there's all four seats are facing each other.
Well, it's like a train. It's like a train. Yeah, you're sitting.
But then it's glass everywhere because you're sort of like you're on your journey.
It's going to be interesting. I also had an interesting stat on not Top Gear, everyone, on the Grand Tour.
Grand Tour. I like the Grand Tour,
which is great. Actually, I'm enjoying that one as well. I had a stat, and it's like there's a hell of a lot of people that are not taking their driving tests now.
Is that an official number?
A hell of a lot of people. Yeah, that's the number. That's the number. We might have to kind of put it in after because I don't remember the exact number.
I'm not fixing this. No corrections.
There is.
I don't care what you say. I don't care if you say. I'm not cutting that out.
Right, this fucking podcast over. I'm leaving. But yeah, there is an alarming amount of people that aren't taking their driving tests. Right. So I was talking to my brother. He was over from England, and he was saying, because he doesn't have a driving license, and he was saying, because he lives in London, public transport.
Yeah.
He thinks in about 10 years, maybe 15, there are going to be self-driving cars, which we know there will be.
That's what I'm
thinking. He thinks the big thing is they're going to get rid of the steering wheel. And that's going to be the big thing. They're going to get rid of the steering wheel.
Right.
There's going to be no need to sit in the front. You're going to be sitting in the back like a train.
Yeah.
You're going to order an Uber or whatever it is, and off you go. So
it's like Minority Report. Remember that?
Yeah.
You're sitting there and you read your book and you
got
work.
iRobots as well. So I think that's going to be a big thing. But that's way in the future.
I don't think it's that way in the future. I think that's a lot closer.
So Uber, how close do you think that is? Do you reckon that's like 7 years away?
Right. I know a lot about this because I love this. Because it's like, it's safer. That's just the thing I know about it. It's like, yeah, computers crash all the time, but so do people. Current rules in America are being changed. And it's going to take about 3 years for the federal laws to change so that you can have a automated car on the road. Because now the rule is you got to have a guy sitting there at the steering wheel.
Yeah.
And like Uber are doing their tests where they're actually starting in Canada now. They've got like 3 different cars going around. I think it's free. If you take that car, it's free.
Oh, really?
But they have a driver, and he sits there, and he's got to sit there, but not touch the steering wheel.
Yeah.
And then the computer is monitoring it anyway.
Yeah.
But that's the safety thing. So I think in 3 years they're going to be able to get rid of that, which means that the car can already drive itself.
Yeah.
It's just you have to have the guy there for the law.
So would you feel safe going on a motorway with that? Like, I'm not too bad with downtown traffic, like downtown.
I think that's where it'll start. Like, they're definitely going to keep it like urban.
But when you're going like 80 kilometers an hour, and it's like suddenly like, oh, that's where I start to get a little wary. It's just like, why is he taking this exit?
But there's a lot of great tech behind these things.
Yeah.
Like, they've got that, it's not ultraviolet, or whatever the camera is on it, can see through the car in front of you.
Yeah.
So it can see better than the human could ever see.
Yeah, no, I agree. And my brother was the same as well. He was just like, it just makes sense. It's going to get to a stage where human drivers are on the road. Are going to be a danger.
They're going to be the freak.
They're going to be the freak. Yeah. So, and it's going to happen sooner than later. Like 10.
Like I think
10 years, 15 years.
My buddy's kid is now 6, and my niece is 6 as well back in Ireland.
Oh yeah.
But that's going to take like years for them to catch it.
Yeah.
No offense, Ireland.
We've found out.
Well, my buddy over here, we're like
from Ireland.
Because
we couldn't tell.
They are like 6 years old, and you said the driving test, like they're not going to take people aren't taking driving tests, so their driving test is going to be 10 years from now. They'll be taking the driving test, right? I don't know if when he hits 16, he's going to want to take the driving test.
That's a really, really good way of putting it, actually. Is in like, people now, when they're younger, will they, when they're 16?
I don't think they'll even care how to drive.
When I know you only learned to drive recently, but when I was 16, because of where I grew up, like, you needed your license. So I remember
I'm also 16.
when I said 16, I was like, I wanted my fucking car. I want to go around in a bag and just like drive around. And I remember I looked forward to that.
Yeah.
But in another 10 years, when they turn 16, they're going to be like, why the fuck would I want to do this?
Yeah.
So now, he's out. All right, we're done here.
That's it. Thanks for listening.
It's been a good week. It's been fantastic. Here's a question. You go back home. How much would that cost you to go home?
Let's say $25.
Where exactly do you live? live. No, I'm joking.
My address
so
is
$25.
Let's say $25.
So if you had
that's 25 Canadian bucks, which is about €4,000
and 7.
I think I'm not sure. Inflation rates. I'm not great. Yeah, 7,000 rupees.
But if you were to go back there in an Uber that was self-driving but no taxi driver, surely that would be like half the price because you're not actually paying
exactly
wages.
Well, that's why Uber want it, because you can have a 24-hour
fleet. Charge you that there. They probably still charge you because like how we're paying. Like when you pick someone up, you're like, "Oh, how you doing, man?" And then you're like, you hear a story and anything like that. With an Uber,
stop talking to me.
It's just like, This is my computer voice. Would you like some music? Or should I do like Dr. Spaceload? Would you like some music? I don't know what the fuck I've done. I don't know what I've done. Someone out there will know Dr. Spaceload. I know there's a couple of people. Don't call the police.
So, I think driving cars is going to be a big thing. I think we're going to get rid of the horses and we're going to start driving cars.
All right.
I want it. I think it's great. Have you ever been hit by a car?
I have been run over by a car.
Yeah, me too. It's shit.
My teacher run my little toe over.
Yeah, I already know. I already know. Like the computer's smarter than me, so I might as well let it drive the car. It's safer.
It's true. All right, going back to CES just quickly. The other thing is drones. Drones are a big thing. They've always been a big thing, but there's a couple of companies that are already like excelling in that. So I know a couple of my friends. Stephen.
Here we go. It's one of his fucking friends.
I have a couple. Stephen from the UK. Shout out to Stephen. I don't know why I said that, but
yay for Stephen.
He does have one of those mofo drones, and his Christmas card to us this year was him looking up at his drone. And then the drone kind of passed over as a video,
cool.
and he was like, "Hello," but it was like stabilizing footage. Super cool. He's taken a couple of videos on this drone, and I've looked at the quality of it and the way it's stabilized, and I'm like, am I watching a fucking Michael Bay film or something?
Yeah. They're amazing now.
I'm like, my mate is making these quality videos. So that's awesome.
Like they can detect what's in front of them now.
Yeah.
So that they don't crash into stuff anymore.
Yeah.
So they will like go flying along, and then if they see a wall, they really see it and they stop.
Yeah.
And you can have your hand on the controller.
Yeah.
And it won't go forward.
Yeah. It's just, it's nuts.
Soon they'll be driving us. Yeah. Drones on top of our heads just telling us what to do.
Drone car Ubers. And the last one was...
That's the way of the future. Drone Uber. You just get it, I go outside, I pay $50, but it picks me up like a James Bond jetpack, takes me, and drops me off at home. It's the best thing ever.
I can see it happening, man.
Because we've never ever going to get to the Back to the Future place of flying cars. Because we don't even trust people nowadays with cars. You're like, I don't trust him. He's a fucking lunatic. I'm not getting in the car with him.
Oh, yeah.
So there's no way we're going to let him fly as well. But if we have self-flying drones, then we're set. Well, you can just be getting people picked up by drones, flying them to like another place like Futurama. Yeah. That's what I want to see.
Son of a bitch.
Trademark, copyright. I want that. That's my thing. Taxi drone.
Yeah, the last bit was technology in the home.
Oh, this is thirsty.
Technology in the home. So we've got...
Is this at CAS as well?
Yeah, I mean, it's happening all over the place, man. Like we've got Alexa, so like the Amazon Alexa where you can speak to a speaker.
Oh, the box thing.
Yeah, you got the Google Home.
Google have one?
Yeah, Google got one as well. But it's called Google Home. So
what I have to say? Like if someone...
No, I think you just say, hey Google and all that. But
they need a name. They need to give it a name.
The thing is, though, you're at home. Now, one of the best things I've ever bought, and I love them, is hue lights. I love the coloured lights, and I can put them on now when I'm not even at home, kind of thing. And then being able to speak to a computer and say, like, turn on, and I've got Nest thermostat.
I get it. You've got friends. You've got a home. You're a big fucking man.
Nest is one of my best friends, yeah. It keeps the house warm and cool. It's a huge thing as well. But I'd ask you,
I don't have home or friends.
In 10 years, what would you love? Like, you come home and just say, like
home and friends. That's what I'd love in 10 years.
And we're done again.
I'd like a drone to drop me off at my friend.
No, just as in, like, you come home and what's like a super high tech kind of visualization of your home? Is it like you come home and you're like,
you know what would be super high tech?
Like it's gonna detect that you're coming through the door.
Yeah,
the lights are gonna go on because it knows you're home.
Yeah,
it's gonna detect the time of day, so it knows that it's in the evening,
right?
Because you've been drinking.
Yeah,
and then the lights kind of just
because I'm Irish,
calmly come on. Then it's going to play your Spotify playlist.
Yeah,
it's going to play from like your evening playlist, random songs. You don't know which one it is. Then it's going to ask you, how you're doing or whatever. What would you like for dinner?
You're my only friend.
The oven would come on, or the microwave. The coffee's going to be brewing.
That's what I think. Like, I think there's got to be some sort of...
But it's going to know. It's
like
arms.
Like something in the kitchen that like drops down out of like a little thing.
Yeah.
And that's like an actual pair of hands and arms that will like chop up, mushrooms and like peppers and then like put it into a pot. And like it's like 2 pairs of arms. They're on like a rail. They just go back and forth making you dinner.
Yeah.
And then they can just take things out of the fridge and stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's like a home chef.
You know what? It's going to go even further. It's going to look at your pupils.
Yeah.
And it's going to go, he's in a good mood.
Yeah.
Put some Marvin Gaye on.
Yeah.
Let's get him an omelette.
Yeah.
Or it's going to be like looking a little sad. So let's up the lights a little bit. Let's get some energy in the room.
Yeah, that's
Let's put some funky music on. Get it going. Let's get a Skype call going with your brother.
The only problem though with that is that in 10 years I will be unemployed and poor and won't be able to afford that tech. But when I look through the window at your house, that's exactly how you will be going.
And that is when my machine's going to detect that you're looking through the window and the cops are going to
close the blinds and the cops roll up.
And the shot will be taken. And I think that's a nice little segue out of this.
Yeah.
But no, CES tech show happening in Las Vegas.
Cool. I didn't know. I didn't even know that was on. That's awesome.
And next week I'll talk about some of the stuff that was introduced, but already it's all like 4K TVs, flat screens, all of these fucking hair.
We'll probably have a couple more in the next few days.
There's going to be loads. To be honest, it kicks off for consumers on Friday, but. Cool. Even Sony literally right now, are doing their ones. So Sony are showing off their really, really cool TVs for their new PlayStation, because their PlayStation's like 4K now.
Yeah, it is.
So they're showing off all their TVs, and they're doing a bit of hey, this TV looks this good because of this console.
All right. I want to check back in on that next week. You know what's going on with that.
Guaranteed, whatever you get from CES is going to cost you about $3,000. You'll be done.
You're finished.
But so that's a little tech talk there.
Awesome. All I wanted to do this week is, instead of going on about how shitty last year was and like having a bad attitude, if there's anything me and you are known for, it's being really upbeat and optimistic. Like, we're never called miserable kids. Yeah. Stop dancing. Yeah. Stop dancing.
Yeah.
They can't see you dancing. It's an audio medium.
We'll attach a GIF or something.
Yeah, but we are miserable bastards. But it's a new year. It's a new start. So I decided that we're going to go through the movie releases for this year. And I want to get what your thoughts on this are.
Okay.
Now, I'm the movie guy. Yeah. That's generally my thing. That's what I do on the YouTubes. But I want to hear what your thoughts are on like what's coming up.
All right, let's do it.
Like, because like we got a lot of big movies. Like, it's a big year for movies now.
Yeah.
We got things like Despicable Me 3. We got Annabelle 2.
Right.
We got Smurfs and the Emoji Movie. There's also a few independent films coming out. There's one called The Star Wars and something about Thor and Justice League. Yeah, it's just small movies like that. So we're going to go through the year. I want to hear your thoughts on this.
Let's do it, because you mentioned a lot of fucking shite.
There's a lot of shite, yeah. Let's start with January, which is the month that movies go to die. Like, if your film comes out in January...
Because correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not as clued up with this stuff, but that's like the Oscars are coming up.
The Oscars...
missed it. When was the deadline for that?
No, the Oscar deadline is like February something.
Oh, is it? Okay, right? So you can still get in there.
But, like, you don't want to get in. You want to be in by now.
Okay.
So, like, everything that was probably going to win an award came out in December or this month.
Okay.
Maybe this month it'll have, like, a general release.
Yeah.
But it's out already. Because they've already had to start the cycle.
But some sneaky bastard can still get in there.
Yeah, for people who don't know, like, the cycle of the awards ceremony is it starts the moment the Oscars are over. So, like, March. And then it goes all the way around to December. So if your movie comes out in January, it's usually a pile of piss.
I love this.
That said, I want to hear which ones of these films that you're interested in seeing.
Let's do it.
So, top of the list for January, Resident Evil, The Final Chapter.
The Final Chapter.
First question, do you think it's going to be The Final Chapter? Second question, have you seen any of the other chapters?
I've seen a couple of the other... Well, the first question...
I like the way you call it a chapter, like it's a book.
Yeah,
it's not. It's a fucking pile of shit.
I have seen. I've seen some of the others, but no, I do not think it's going to be the end. I think they're going to either introduce a new lady, new character, or they're going to reboot it somehow. Linking it back to games, in January they're bringing out Resident Evil 7, but they've rebooted the series and it's gone back to like a haunted house and like creepy. Oh yeah, instead of like a fucked up. I don't know. Man, I love those. I love those original. So I can see them doing that with the movies, and I might be
instead of like crazy apocalypse fights.
Yeah, I'm not interested in them in fucking Las Vegas with like flying creatures and stuff like that.
So that's a no. Yeah. No one gives a shit about that. What else we got?
It's probably like 150 films to go through.
Oh yeah, there's a lot. This is going to take us a while. We got a whole year to get through. We're going to find something this year that makes you excited.
I'll go through a bit quicker.
What about No, take your time. XXX, The Return of Xander Cage.
Absolute shite. I saw the trailer. The guy was like, he was riding someone's face on his motorcycle down a half pipe. It was just awful. It was awful. I can just about stand him in Fast and Furious. Nothing else. And Xander Cage. What the fuck kind of name is that? Like, seriously.
This is the kind of insight you can look forward to week after week, folks. There's a weird one now. This one is what I said.
And please let me know what you think about these as well.
I'll get to them. I want to hear what you have to say because, like, you know, like this is one. What I mean, this is called The Founder.
Yeah.
With Michael Keaton. You haven't heard of this, have you?
No, I don't know if I did.
This is about the founder of McDonald's.
Oh, I know. I didn't realize it was called The Founder.
Yeah. So, but that's the kind of movie that I think it's a biography.
Yeah.
That's Oscars.
I've seen a lot of
That's trying to get the Oscars right now.
Yep. Yeah.
But like you can see the difference. Like you got XXX, Xander Cage, and then a Michael Keaton as the creator of McDonald's.
My issue with that film is I'm not sure how much they bent the truth during it. I just don't know. So
I think they would win me over more if when I went to the cinema they gave me a Happy Meal. Like
how fucking good would that be?
You just sit down, give you a Happy Meal. I'm like, whatever, 5 stars, Oscars.
The one thing I can say about that is I do like Michael Keaton, and I hope that he'll do a good job with it. And from the trailers and from what I've seen, it does seem like McDonald's are coming off as the motherfucking bad guy, which I think is true.
Yeah. So another top-notch film, Underworld Blood Wars, coming out January 6th. That's tomorrow. Today. Is that today or tomorrow?
Leave me alone.
Friday.
Leave me alone.
The same day our podcast comes out, so if you hate us, go watch that.
My other brother, actually really likes those films.
Wait, the good brother or the bad brother?
Well, it depends, really.
That's the bad brother.
Yeah, pretty much. He likes them, and I don't know, I'm 50-50. This one, I just think, but it's Kate Beckinsale, isn't it?
Yeah, she's back. It's another one. This is the 5th one.
Hello, darling.
She is beautiful.
That's all I can say.
Yeah, exactly. Incredibly sexist, but totally worth it.
Exactly.
Here's another one that's a weird one. It's called Live by Night. What do you know about it before I ask you?
You know what? I'm better with...
Or Live by Night. Actually, I think it's Live by Night. Live by Night.
Don't know a lot about that one.
This one is making me a little bit worried, my friend.
Yeah.
This is the new film from Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
Stars Ben Affleck.
Okay.
Directed by Ben Affleck. Written by Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
Currently, it's got a shitty rating. It is not looking good. It's coming out in a week on general release.
Oh, shit.
I think it's currently at like 40% or something.
Oh, shit.
And it's just like, this got its limited release a week after he announced he's doing the Batman movie.
Well, I was wondering why you just say by Batman.
By Batman, yeah. Live by Night, by Batman.
I don't know too much about that at all.
No, like it's set in like the 20s, like it's the Prohibition thing. Okay. And what I've heard from the rumors is that it's a lot like The Town.
Oh yeah, which was great. Yeah.
But it's a lot like The Town.
Yeah. So
like he hasn't done anything.
Can I ask you, do you like Ben Affleck or are you a hater?
We went, like we're talking about this, and we got Batman Superman on later. That's why I thought this is a good one. He's a good actor.
Yeah.
When he's got a good role.
Yeah.
He's a really good director. He's got a good eye for story. He's a really nice guy. Like, and he doesn't have a lot of bullshit like Hollywood guys. Like he's like Matt Damon. They're both the same kind of guy.
Yeah.
But he's made a lot of shitty movies. When he took on the Batman job, having screwed up Daredevil and stuff, and decided, you know what, I'm not going to be an actor anymore, going to be a director, and did so well at that, and then went back to being Batman.
Sure.
It's like, you can't get mad at a guy for wanting to be Batman.
Yeah.
But fuck, that movie was bad. And it just makes me question, like, how good of a filmmaker is he really?
Yeah.
And this is like the first film that's all him, written, directed, starring, and it's not doing well.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is, like, that's what Batman's going to be. Batman's the same deal. He's directing it, he's starring in it, and he's writing it.
He hasn't said that he's actually doing it yet.
No, he is. He's making Batman. He confirmed it.
I read a week ago that he said that he won't do it if it doesn't look good. So they haven't even started. Like,
they haven't even started. But what they have done is they've moved Justice League 2.
Oh, yeah.
So the date for Justice League 2, they think might be the date for the new Batman.
Okay.
Which makes me worry that Justice League is shit.
Well, they've already fucking fucked it off.
Fuck, man. The DC universe is bollocks. It's bollocks.
Anyway, that's another conversation.
That's another conversation we'll have later on. There's a film coming out in a few weeks with Owen Wilson. It's called Bastards.
Bastards?
I just want to...
Oh, is that... Yeah, I know that one. It's not the one...
Ed Helms is in it.
Right.
They're playing brothers.
I think I know a little bit about it.
The list I've got here are films that were supposed to be released but haven't got released. Like, there's one film here called The Invisible Man that was supposed to come out.
Okay.
Which might have been done by Bryan Singer.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, that hasn't come out. So these are just, like, possibles.
Yeah.
This is a film your missus told me about. Split.
Okay.
You remember this one?
Who's it got in it?
Our friend James McAvoy. And he plays on multiple personalities.
Man, he is showing us some skills in that
film. Yeah. But what I didn't know about that film is it's directed by M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay.
So
hopefully it's more Sixth Sense and less talking to fucking grass.
Yeah. That does look.
It does look good.
It looks messed up.
And it's got the girl from The Witch in it.
Oh yeah,
Anna Taylor
I
Johnson.
haven't seen that one, so yeah. Okay.
Yeah, The Witch. Yeah. Check it out. I got a video on it. Check it out, man. That's great. Yeah. No, don't bother checking it. Thank you.
Well, a couple of views on that.
Here's another one that was supposed to come out this month. Splinter Cell.
Yeah.
There were
games.
Yeah, like a video game movie.
Yeah.
And they're always great. Okay. Like, name one bad video game movie.
I really, really can't.
You couldn't name one. You couldn't. You'd have to name them all.
Alright, what else we got?
Okay, so there's no winners in January for you then. Maybe Split. Maybe Split will be one that you like.
Yeah. You know what, though? I heard about that film a while ago, so I'm surprised it's only just coming out now.
Yeah, I don't know what it's going to be like. Is it going to be one of those January shitty releases, or is it a January, ooh, this is good, this might get an Oscar?
It looks, you just mentioned it right there, it looks like one of those films where I would actually say that guy, because he just, basically does about 7 people's jobs. Yeah,
we're just skipping through it. There's a lot of films we're just but, these are the kind of films we're interested in. Superhero films and action films, and that's the kind of stuff we'll be doing on the podcast anyway. So, February, which is,
that's my birthday month.
Yeah, it's exactly the kind of films that you want in February, like the Valentine's, the romance. That's the kind of films you love. So you got 50 Shades Darker.
No, I've not seen the grey of the shades, but the darker, yeah.
Now, this is one that everyone's been talking about for the last 3 months. Is The Great Wall with Matt Damon?
Oh yeah.
The Chinese film.
Like shite.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't see Matt Damon as this Great Wall.
You don't see Matt Damon as a Chinese man? Is that your brother?
Pretty much. That's pretty much it. Yeah. So I'm just not seeing it.
You just don't see him as the action hero like that?
Seeing it. I'm looking at that one as a flop.
I don't know if you've seen the other version.
I like Matt Damon.
Yeah, Matt's great. What about the Lego Batman movie?
Fucking amazing.
I love it.
Yeah, the Lego movie. I'm a big fan of.
Yeah.
And that was Chris Pratt as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, he played the regular guy. But this is just the Batman one.
The Batman one, borderline. I think. My wife will make the decision. I'm pretty sure we're seeing it in the cinema.
Right. Okay. So that's getting close to me. One. What about this one? I don't know if you actually like the original. John Wick 2 is coming out in February.
Oh yeah, I love it.
There we go.
I love it. Yeah.
We got a winner. We got a Fleming favorite.
In fact, we're gonna see that together.
All right, fine.
Holding hands.
We're better. Yes, that's the way we watch all our movies.
Yeah, no, it's good.
All right, so there's one. We got one film that you're interested in.
The first film was all about the dog.
Yeah, it's true. The whole thing. Are they going to kill his new dog again? What are they going to do there?
Little fact about the first one, though.
Yeah.
Do you know how many people he shot in the head?
No.
Actually, someone's going to look this up. So there is a stat out there. I think it's 110 people he shot in the head or something.
That's the thing about that film that was great. It was just shots to the face.
Yeah, I know.
There was none of this pew pew pew
pew.
No.
Same in a second.
Bang. I did enjoy that film when I saw it. Just the right amount of over the top.
Yeah.
But not too far that I was like, I'm sick of this. I know we started off slow, but it's a big year next year. Or this year. It's this year. It's 2017.
Yeah.
We're trying to get people excited about this year.
Here, man.
I don't know if this one's one that's on your radar though. T2 Trainspotting.
I know it's coming out. Just no comments. Like I'm pretty sure it's gonna be good. Yeah. But
Danny Boyle.
No comment. Danny Boyle doesn't go wrong, but no comment really. Just it's gonna be good.
But we're into March now. We're rocketing through.
Okay. All right.
The biggest one in March, I think, is definitely Logan.
Logan? Yeah.
You looking forward to that?
I've always liked the Wolverine series. I like what they're doing with this one. From what I hear about Logan is like, so first of all, Wolverine is an awesome character, but I do think...
Do you know the story? Can you fill the people in on the story?
I know it's him in his older years. And
this is a weird thing.
Is it going off from the other film? Because he's like, is he losing his powers?
Fucking films. I know a rough idea what's going on, like I usually do, but
just before
these films make no sense.
You get a superhero and you get an actor that plays it, and it's not right or it's right. So I like Ryan Reynolds, but he wasn't suited for Green Lantern because it was shite. But you got Wolverine, and it was very suited for Hugh Jackman.
You think so?
Yeah, I think he played a really, really good Logan. I think he enjoys the character as well. Yeah. But it's like I think his time's come, but it's going to be hard. Like, I mean, what do you think? What do you feel about like Ben Affleck taking over from Christian Bale? Christian Bale was a great Batman.
Well, we can go into there's a lot of problems with that Batman.
But anyway, all I'm saying is about Logan is I think it's time that he passes the torch.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I'm looking forward to that film. I think it's going to be good. It looks a little cheese in a way. It's like let's do it all black and white, and he's old, and it's grey hair, and he's got grey hairs, and let's make it a black and white film. Well, hopefully they surprise us.
I care more the comics than you do. Like that's where I came from. Yeah. Like Wolverine in the comic books is nearly the exact opposite of what Hugh Jackman is. Right. Hugh Jackman's like what, 6'4"? Yeah. Beautiful human being.
But it doesn't have to be exact.
I know it doesn't have to be exact, but like the kind of character like a lot of the comic fans wanted to see was like the short, stocky Canadian guy who's like really well built, like a bit too big. Yeah. And a yellow costume and colourful. And Bryan Singer.
We can't find a fucking actor like that.
No, nowadays you could. I just think like the weird thing is like
you need X-Men. You need charisma as well.
Yeah, like that's the thing. X-Men was the perfect superhero movie for when it was made. Yeah. But if you made X-Men now, people would have a shit fit.
It would be grittier,
it'd be like people like, what are you doing? Yeah. Why are they wearing leather costumes? Sure, yeah. Cyclops is supposed to wear blue. Yeah. They'd be like, I think fans are more tuned in. Deadpool. This is exactly what Deadpool is. Yeah. This is what we want. Yeah. And I think that's kind of what hurt like Batman, Superman. Yeah. Like they said, we're just going to make it gritty. And it's like, Superman's not gritty. Yeah. What do you mean, you fucking asshole? You know?
Yeah, no, I'd agree.
So I think if they do Logan as like this finale to that X-Men universe, they might reboot it and have like the more colourful team kind of thing. Sure. Yeah. Because it kind of became the Wolverine series. Yeah. He was the only star.
Yeah. But what I liked was...
Well, like you said, the charisma. Like he's a superstar. Well, he's amazing.
Like you and I would watch Wolverine and be like, yeah, we love Wolverine. And it could be a number of people.
I like the Wolverine, not Wolverine Origin. That's a push.
Well, I just mean Wolverine in general. Yeah. But when we watch it as Hugh Jackman, we're like, yeah, he does a good job and everything's cool. But I reckon your average Joe, like my wife and other people, are like, yeah, he does it well. Whereas if you have a real alternative big beast guy, and it's like, he's really portraying like what the comics are. Yeah, I just don't think he's going to connect with. It's like it sounds like that, but it's like they basically went Hollywood. They want an actor who's going to appeal to everyone and bring in the money.
No, it makes sense, but it was that kind of thing. Like the first X-Men was like the 90s or 2000s. Yeah. So they had to go that way. No one was going to buy the colourful suits, but you look at. Of course, yeah. Yeah, because he's like Doctor Strange. Like people people do whatever.
Yellow and blue.
Yeah, yellow and blue. Yeah. I don't know if you give a shit about this. Beauty and the Beast is out in March. The live action.
So my wife does. She loves it. Right. But one thing I want to say about this,
just say her name.
Just to go.
Destroy it.
No. Just one thing I will say. No, in a good way is whoever edited the trailer did a really good job. They actually put some good music, and the trailer kind of like.
Did you watch the Jungle Book last year?
Yeah, I watched that as well, yeah.
It was alright. Yeah. My problem with it is just like, you've done this. It works. I know it works. It's a good story. You're just doing the same thing again.
But you know what? Like,
it's just easy. It's easy money. It's easy Disney money.
A trailer can sell a thing. Oh, true. Someone editing a film, putting some soundtrack over it, and it looks great. And Beauty and the Beast, like, I'm not into that. But after the trailer, I was like, I might buy a ticket.
You are into it. Just admit it. Admit it. You're into it. Here's one that I am into. At least, no, I'm into the original. I don't know if this one's going to be good. Kong Skull Island.
I'm in the same boat. Exactly the same boat as you. Hopefully not going to Kong Island, but that was awful. Yeah. You know what? This is the most frightening thing ever because I think the film is going to bomb. But
really?
I really
That's got a cast and a half.
I really like our fucking friend, the main actor.
Tom Hiddleston.
I forgot his name. Yeah, Tom. That's what I was hoping you would say it. I really like our friends, the guy.
I like that guy.
I like that he's my friend. I really like him. I have a feeling this is going to bomb down on him.
And it's also got future Captain Marvel in it, Brie Larson.
Yeah, and
it's got a good cast. It's like John Candy, Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, it looks good, and I like the premise of
Why do you hate fun, Alex? Tell the people why you hate fun.
I don't like that they've introduced these fucking ground monsters, and they're all kind of
right.
I don't know.
There's ground monsters. I haven't seen the new trailer.
There's these ground monster things. So,
do you know the rumor that they're trying to make him bigger so that he will be big enough that they can do a Kong versus Godzilla movie?
Yeah, I thought you were going to say that.
Yeah, that's because now they're both owned by the same company.
Who would you like to see win that? Kong.
Kong,
smash his face.
Yeah. He's a giant monkey.
I like Kong. I will go see it. I'm not sure cinema, but I will see it. But I'm just frightened.
Here's one that took me by surprise with the trailers.
Okay.
Power Rangers.
Yeah, you know what?
It's not for me. You know,
it's gonna.
I'm a 16-year-old man.
It's gonna be.
It's not for me.
Bollocks. But my wife again. She was like
makes all the decisions of what movies you have to go see.
But no, sometimes I kind of see her reaction, and she was like, "You know what? That didn't look half bad." And I was like, "I'm not gonna disagree." We're not going to the theater to watch it. We're not going to spend our money on it.
It's not a cinema one.
No,
all right,
but it is DVD bargain basement. No, I'm joking.
What about Kong though? Are we gonna go see Kong?
Well, I think you just sit it there.
Well, no,
ticket, then we'll go see it.
Like Logan is one we're going to see.
Yeah,
because we're going to have to do it for the podcast anyway. We're going to do a review on it.
Yeah,
but apart from Logan, you don't seem to be jumping out of your seat about any of these.
No.
You know, Kong.
What month are we on?
We're on in March.
Yeah,
but like
exactly.
We're like this. This is like for everyone who's listening. The award season's over.
Yeah.
This when your blockbusters happen.
All right, I would say Kong. I'd probably see Power Rangers for sure. No. Otherwise, everyone would unsubscribe.
What about Ghost in the Shell?
I'm not
Scarlett Johansson.
I'm not a
remake of the anime.
Fan. I do know that this one's going to be good. I know that a lot of people have problems.
I tried to make this a positive start to the year. And
no. I know.
It's fine.
A lot of people have a fucking issue with her.
Oh yeah.
But
like there's that
one after the naked scene. But
that's true. Yeah.
So
they knew what they're.
We're both going to go see that.
There is one in here that I'm interested in. Because it sounds like it's right up our alley. It's not a blockbuster. It's called Life. Do you want me to read you what it's about?
I'm pretty sure I know this one.
The 6-member crew of the International Space Station is on the cutting edge of one of the most important discoveries in human history, the first evidence of extraterrestrial life. The cast includes Jake Gyllenhaal, Rebecca Ferguson, who's from Mission Impossible, Rogue Nation, and Ryan Reynolds. Thriller sci-fi.
Oh, I've seen the trailer now. Yeah. You know what? When you just described that, it was actually better than the trailer. Just the way you said that.
Yeah. I just sold it.
No, it does look good. The trailer looks a little.
I haven't seen the trailer for you.
No, it looks just okay.
Right.
Because the way you described it.
But I'm reading that and I'm like,
it was great. Yeah.
That's like right up our alley.
But
like me and you, we're big Sunshine fans. We like our sci-fi.
Fucking hell.
That sounds like something.
And there's one film I'm waiting for you. I'm getting giddish.
Giddish.
For you to
word of the week.
Yeah,
is it Power Rangers? Are you sure?
No. It was the trailer came out on Christmas Day, so you can tell me when that.
I don't even know. All right, so hang on. All right, we're hitting the big time now. In April is The Fate of the Furious.
Oh yeah,
Fast and the Furious 8. Is it 9, 10,
15? So I've got a big.
In this one, they're not even driving anymore. They're skiing.
Let me tell you something about this, just very quickly.
All right,
and I keep this quick. Just are you all sitting there? No, it's going to be quick. I'm not going to lie. I actually put on like Fast and Furious 6, maybe 7. I like to see The Rock smash someone in the face every now and again. I actually really, really, really like the original Furious.
What's the one with the tank where
I think that's
Vin
like
Diesel jumps across a road?
I think it's
catches a person.
I think it's 6 or 7. It's before they introduced The Rock, or it's the one they introduced. I've lost track.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
But they're entertaining in the back.
I've either seen all of them or one. And I think it's the same difference.
All of them. Yeah.
I think it's the exact same.
I think you're completely right.
But I haven't seen the last one, the one where Paul Walker died.
The original one's pretty good.
Yeah.
Paul Walker, yeah, that's something else.
Yeah.
But anyway, so this new one, the thing that really bugs me, and I've only seen the trailer.
I'm sorry, it took a while, but
I'm pretty sure this is fucking happening. Is in the trailer, Vin Diesel, Dominic, whatever his name is, he like betrays them all. He betrays them all. Yeah.
Gotta do family.
Yeah. He betrays them all, and then in the trailer they go, "This woman, who's like taken over him. It's like she's
Charlize Theron.
Yeah, she's the high tech of terrorists, right? Which basically says to me straight away.
This is why I have you here. You watch the trailer.
Yeah. The high tech of terrorists. Yeah. Basically, this is what's happened. I'm pretty sure, and if it has,
spoiler alert. If you're listening to this,
I'm going to be sick if this has happened. But I think she's put a chip in his head.
Chip in his head,
or something like that. Some electronic.
I was going to say that's ridiculous, and then I thought the last movie I saw him was fighting a tank.
She's brainwashed him somehow, and he's turned against all his friends. And then suddenly, his like wife in the film, his girlfriend, she goes, "This isn't Dominic."
Yeah.
And then they're fighting, and then suddenly he starts kissing this other woman. But really, they've already said it in the film. It's like your best friend turned against you. She's a high tech terrorist, and then his wife who can communicate with him. This isn't him.
Did you just make a telepathy sign? That's it. For everyone who can't see Alex, which is everybody, just made a telepathy sign. It's like, no.
And you know what? Like, I do watch the other films, I do like them, but it's just ridiculous. It's going to make a lot of money, and at the end of the trailer as well, it's got a fucking submarine chasing cars down an ice pack because that's what sold me. That's the only thing that's left.
Sold me.
So just a quick
stop banging shit.
Yeah, just a quick little summary there. I don't want to fucking see it.
Are we still recording this?
We are.
I want to make sure everyone knows your rant is going on. That's about it. Like that's the biggest movie of like April. Nobody else is competing.
Yeah.
Nobody else is bringing anything out. They're just like, well, that's it. It's just going to take...
Well, that's smart for them.
Yeah, like everything else that's coming out is like not low budget, but more that like kind of thinking, kind of smarty thing. So I think everybody else is on the same boat as you of like, we're not going to even fight this thing. Like this thing's just a monster.
Yeah.
There are 8 movies that I love. The Rock. I watched Central Intelligence like over Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
It's not great.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's The Rock, and you're just like, I just want to watch him do shit. You know?
Him and Kevin Hart.
Him and Kevin Hart,
And they're in Jumanji together.
Yeah. Which again, I'm like, I was kind of hesitant about. I love Jumanji, but I'm like, but those two are so charismatic.
I'm the same.
We'll keep you updated, listeners. We'll let you know what's going on if we're going to go see it or not. Yeah. Probably not. But now we're breaking into like the summertime. So anybody who's like listening to this podcast, you're probably loving the same movies we're listening to. The same movies we're going to go watch. The comic book movies, the big films. This is one just to start us off because I know you are not excited about it at all. King Arthur, Legend of the Sword, the Guy Ritchie movie.
Oh, fuck.
With the guy from
the fucking
Sons of Anarchy.
No,
Charlie Hunnam.
Yeah, the guy from Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
We like him. I like him. He's a fucking model from Manchester. He used to be a model. I know my wife definitely likes him.
So you've definitely seen that one in the cinema.
But King, it just like. Fucking hell, like, please, just do another Snatch or something, Like, even then, like, I don't want them to ruin that, but, no, I'm not sold whatsoever. Are you?
No, not in the slightest. Okay. Absolutely not. No.
Yeah.
I couldn't care about either of those things. No, Guy Ritchie is not a guy who should be doing anything.
I think it's actually like going to show up all the actors' flaws as well. Like I can see in the trailer, it just does not look good.
All right, well we're into big movie territory. So far, have we had anything you like so far?
Mate, there's one film in here, and I'd like you to put a star next to it because I can't wait until I see it.
Lego Batman's the only one, and you're being dragged to that. It's the only one you seem to give a shit about.
There's lots of films. I'm sure there is.
That was it. That was the only one you care about. And Naked Scarlett Johansson. But here we are in May. This is 100%, folks. If he doesn't go and see this, he's being replaced.
All right.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
You know what?
Oh my God!
I'm joking. Like I am, 100% going to see that. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, we've got a Fleming favourite.
Awesome. Mini Groot. Everything.
It took us 5 fucking months to get there. Mini Groot.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Vin Diesel doing another bang up job.
Yeah. And just high pitches voice. Yeah. So, no, that looks great. I'm glad. Like so far, it doesn't look like it's fucked up too much.
Here's one. Actually, we were talking about him as well. Perfect. It's coming out in May as well. Baywatch, the movie. Baywatch with The Rock.
Yeah.
Zac Efron.
You know what? I hope it's one of those films where it's funny and I can put it on a Thursday night.
Yeah.
And just have it in the background.
But it's not a going to the cinema movie.
No, I'm not paying money for that.
No, I'm not paying money for that. Not that we endorse piracy.
In the cinema.
In the cinema. I don't even know how you feel about this one. Pirates of the Caribbean, or Caribbean, if you speak real English.
You know what?
Dead Men Tell No Tales.
I enjoy those films.
Yeah.
It's a 50-50 for me whether it's going to be in the cinema.
Right.
I know Johnny Depp's going to be in it.
Yeah.
Am I right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's back. He's not giving up that money.
One thing I will say is, like, because we're into the industry and we're into filming and stuff, I do think for this franchise they've actually left it enough time that people are actually interested in again.
Yeah.
I think if this film came out like 2 years after the other one, people would be like, fuck off.
Yeah.
I think they've actually left it enough time, even for myself, that I'm like, you know what? I'm kind of interested in a pirate film again.
Because I didn't see the fourth one.
That was the fuck up one, was it? Or,
that was the one where he's in England or something? What's her name?
I've seen
What's her name? Salma Hayek is in it, I think. No, not Salma Hayek. Penelope Cruz.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, yeah. No.
Dead Man's...
I think I forgot. I forgot.
You actually blanked that one in your memory.
But yeah, basically, I think they've left it enough time that it's going to be good.
Yeah. I know Orlando Bloom's
like, I'm kind of in a mood for a pirate film. I'm not going to guarantee a cinema, but I can see us, like, in the summer being in a mood for that.
Now, down the line, just like we're doing now, we're chatting about all the movies.
Yeah.
I know we're going to be doing, like, specific franchises.
This fucking talk's going to be as long as...
It's the episode! This is the episode! We're talking about 27... It's the first week. It's the first episode. We're trying to make people excited for the rest of the year. This is definitely being...
Dre's already got off his fucking car, like, 47 minutes ago.
Our only listener.
So, yeah.
This is definitely going to be... We're going to be doing all 4 movies as a commentary. Maybe more than 4, but definitely 5. I know that makes no sense.
I didn't sign anything.
I know that makes no sense saying we're doing 4, definitely 5. But that's until you know what the movie is. May 19th. Alien Covenant.
This is the one.
This is the one, is it? This is the one.
You needed to put a star next to it.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, my Christmas present.
Yeah.
Let me tell you a little story.
Yeah.
25th. Actually, it started on the 24th of 2016, and there was an egg beating, and this fucking little. It opened up, and it goes.
This was under the Christmas tree, right? With the cats.
It opened up, and there was like a little thing, and it was a trailer online, and it was like a teaser, and it goes, tomorrow. I kid you not, I woke up on Christmas Day, lying in bed, and my wife turns around to me, and she goes, Merry Christmas. And I was watching an alien creep out of a man's back, and he was like, like that, and she was like, what the fuck are you watching? I'm like, the best Christmas present ever. The trailer came out on Christmas Day.
It did come out on Christmas Day.
Michael Fassbender as the android as well.
Michael Fassbender, man. I love him. Watch him. I will actually watch Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Just because of Fassbender. And I know it's shit.
My brothers watched it actually and said it was pretty good actually.
For a video game.
For a video game movie, it was like up there. But yeah, this alien...
Was it better than Super Mario Brothers? Like that's the standard it has to hit for a video game.
Exactly, that's where it's at. But yeah, this alien movie, I'm down with it. I am down.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, we're going to do an episode that's in May. So before that comes out, we're going to be doing a commentary on Alien 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's what I was saying. There's actually 5 because there's the big one for me and you, which is Prometheus.
Prometheus, yeah.
Which we love.
Yeah.
But it's shit.
No. We love because we love. So,
but it's shit.
This is going to be
because let's get into this right now.
It's going to be one of the most interesting.
No, forget the rest of the year.
Interesting.
I saw the trailer too. Didn't make me excited.
For which one?
Alien Covenant.
We're going to pause the podcast just to.
Did you?
No.
I saw that.
I liked it. I liked it.
And all I saw was the previous 5 movies.
I saw Alien 1.
Yeah, I saw Alien 1. I saw...
I'm okay with that. I
saw Prometheus again.
No, I'm okay with that. I saw like an alien come out of someone's back. I saw some tits. I saw some like sex.
Best Christmas present ever.
No, it was good. I saw a film that got me on edge, and I haven't been like that for a while since like the last time.
That's true.
You grabbed up.
You're a miserable bastard. It's Ridley Scott. I'm gonna watch it because I love him.
There's nothing that I can describe like Prometheus when like the ship's landing.
I know.
Where the guy's giving a brief. And then where Idris is like, these hills aren't man-made, and they like land the thing, and then the guy getting fucking alien inside of him, his wife, like all of that is just so good, so good.
I'm not disagreeing. Like that's the thing; it's so amazing, and I will watch Prometheus with you, and I'll enjoy it. But when everyone says, this is stupid and that's stupid, and I'm like, yeah, you're right. I can't argue with that. It's really...
Well, this is
like usually I'm the guy giving shit about movies, but I'm watching them going, yeah, that's pretty fucking stupid. that's pretty stupid that happened.
Well, I mean, this is one thing why we're doing the podcast as well. It's like we like these films, but like I think this is going to be a very big one for us, Prometheus. I love the film.
Yeah.
Yes, there are things in it that I'm like, okay, this could be better, but Paul's going to dig into something and it's not going to agree with me, and it's going to be there's going to be a fight.
Well, we've already had a fight over a fucking trailer.
So, like, but I am looking forward to
Covenant has got me. It's got like it's got Fassbender back. Yeah. It's got Noomi Rapace back.
Yeah.
It's Ridley Scott again. Like I love Ridley Scott. I have heard a lot of amazing things about the new Blade Runner trailer.
Oh yeah.
I haven't watched it.
Yeah.
Because the original to me is the masterpiece.
I'm not a fan of the new one.
I haven't even watched it. I can't.
One thing I'm going to say, and my brother brought it up as well, because we're giving no names out here, but
apart from me and you.
So he was wondering, is this Alien Covenant, is that after Prometheus, or is that a different film?
This is what I meant when I watched it.
Yeah.
I know the answer.
Yeah.
But if I was a regular guy like, your good brother is, I would be like, wait, that's the fella from the Thing.
Yeah.
So it looks like there's a new planet.
He linked it because of Fassbender, but Fassbender is obviously an android, so they can all look the same. Yeah. However, I was under the impression that this was an Alien film, but they were still doing it at Prometheus.
This is set between Prometheus and Alien.
So it is the
it's
next
the link
one
between
from Prometheus.
Yeah.
So it is their film.
So the
okay, because they're doing a Predator as well.
The Fassbender we see in it is the head from the last one.
Oh, is it?
So how does he have a body? Which isn't a problem for me. I'm like, fine, I'll wait for the movie. Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know. I really.
Well, it's an android. He's an android. You can mold that into anything.
I don't give a shit.
Anyway, let's get on.
That's it. All right, we're into the big months now. We're into summer months.
All right.
The big one.
Yeah.
Probably the biggest film. I don't know. What would you say is the biggest film so far? Kong.
From everything you mentioned?
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians, so we've got two faves there. You're definitely Guardians and you're Aliens.
Big time. Yeah.
Here's one which is going to,
Lego Batman.
For this episode, this is a perfect one. Wonder Woman.
I'm just not excited.
No.
And you'll know why. And it's depressing. It's actually depressing. It's because of the film.
You are depressing.
It's because of the film we're watching tonight.
Couldn't agree more.
And Rant here.
Neary. It's Neary. He knows my name. Okay. It's on the other fucking commentary.
For fuck's sake, he's released himself, but I'm not releasing myself.
Sorry, Alex.
All right. Fleming.
I've already called him Fleming favourites.
It is because of the whole reason why we're doing this is because we were so annoyed by this film.
Yeah.
And then Neary really analyzes these films.
Yeah.
Went down into detail. And the guys, DC, they're on a fucking roll. The roll to the dungeon because they're just not doing well.
They're on the roll.
They're just not doing well, and they're not doing well with Suicide Squad and you might like these films, but go and watch a Marvel film and really, really watch it.
Yeah.
You're going to see the difference.
It's also like
Wonder Woman. I'm not interested in that character anyway.
Yeah.
I'm slightly interested because it's like a lead woman.
Yeah.
But at the same time, DC.
That's not enough
but DC, I think they're going to fuck it up. But I do believe in them. And there's something in me that thinks that they might do Batman Ben Affleck right, like a standalone thing.
Are you going to give a shit by that?
But I'm kind of interested in Ben Affleck.
That's 2018. So, that's at least 4 years from now. I don't know. I'm not good at maths.
But Wonder Woman, no, not interested. And as enough to say, I'm not going to go see it in the cinema.
Now, if let's say Batman v Superman and Suicide Squad, where they were like Captain America Civil War and Guardians of the Galaxy good, would you give more of a shit about this?
I would give more of a shit. Yeah, I would do.
Yeah,
because I'd be like, okay, because they're linking it in. Yeah. Because almost if they were that good, I'd almost go see that just to see the last 10 minutes of how they link her in with their films.
Now this is one that is apparently in production. World War Z 2.
Oh, yeah.
You like the first one?
Not bad.
Yeah.
I like the whole zombie climbing over each other and the scenario. Yeah.
I don't know how they're doing the second one because they solved it in the first one.
No, that's
Spoiler.
Yeah.
June, like lots of big films in June. Another one, The Mummy with Tom Cruise. Seen the trailer for that?
I'm not at all interested. So I'm not a big Tom Cruise fan when it comes to like general action.
It's got Russell Crowe in it.
I like his Mission Impossible, but nothing else from Tom Cruise. I'm not a big Tom Cruise fan. I don't buy DVDs. I stream now, but that to me is a DVD book. Like bunker box set.
I don't know how I feel about that because I know they're making like a universe out of that. Like Russell Crowe's in it. He's playing Dr. Jekyll.
Really? Okay.
Like it's the Mummy. They're also going to do like a Frankenstein, maybe Dracula, and they're all going to be in the same universe, like Marvel.
Yeah.
So who knows?
It's not sold. Not sold.
All right. Here's one that if you are sold, we're just going to end the podcast now and never talk again. Transformers: The Last Night. Alright, we're just going to go home. That's it. That's the end of it.
I just need to calm myself.
Just need to calm yourself.
We've already...
You've watched them.
Wasn't the last one called Extinction or something?
I've only watched the first one and then I gave up on life.
Hell.
I gave up on having a home, friends and happiness after that movie.
I'm not going to lie to you right now. I didn't even know this fucking thing existed.
You didn't know? Like this, like it's got...
Please don't tell me they're doing another one. It's like, it's a reboot or something?
No, it's number 5, June 23rd. It's coming out. If you don't see, there's a trailer.
For the love of God,
Mark Wahlberg's in it.
Don't tell me it's Michael Bay.
It's Michael Bay.
Holy fuck. Are you serious? I 100%
You didn't even know this existed? Oh my God.
I must have blanked it from my memory.
It's coming out in June.
I'm disgusted.
So is that one of your faves?
I'm disgusted. Like, disgusted.
We're halfway through the year. You've only got 2 films you give a shit about. Guardians.
3.
Lego Batman. Yeah, all right.
Sure. Yeah, we're 6 months through. We've got 3 films. That's pretty good. That's film every 2 months.
All right. We're still in the summertime. We're in the big films. July. Spider-Man. Homecoming.
Boom. Love the actor. Love the Iron Man's in it. Love the Avengers.
July 14th. War for the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, big Planet of the Apes. For some reason, just going to call this out on this podcast.
And July 21st, Dunkirk from Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, of course.
There we go. July's the month we have to get to.
One thing.
Let's go back. Spider-Man, yeah.
One thing with Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
Is you might have to help me with this. My wife doesn't watch any of them. I love those films.
She is terrified of monkeys.
She's never seen any of those films.
After she was attacked as a child, like it's bad for you to bring
funny.
that up.
Like I go to her, I'm like, "Do you want to watch a film tonight?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm up for anything." I'm like, "Okay, I'll just scroll through the list here."
Yeah.
Planet of the Apes. She goes, "No, we're not watching." Like the amount of times that's happened, I'm like, "Just put it on." It's one of those films.
Just start it and pretend it's something else.
I know she's gonna like it. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Just pretend it's something
Power Rangers.
Yeah. It's the Lego movie.
So, yeah.
No, she might kill you for that. So yeah, I knew you were going for Planet of the Apes. We both love that series.
Yeah.
Spider-Man, are you excited for that?
Yeah, I'm really excited for it. Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm a big fan. Like, I'm a little upset that they've rebooted it again, but I like the Civil War. I like
the Valerian and the City of 1,000 Planets or whatever. You heard of that?
No.
Big sci-fi one.
Okay.
It's from, I think it's Luc Besson, the guy who did Fifth Element.
Oh, no. Okay.
Like, you should check out the trailer just because it looks like a big action sci-fi thing, but it's based on like a comic from France. I've never read it.
Okay.
But the budget's like 130 million.
Oh, shit.
And you're like, where did this come from?
Okay.
Dunkirk, though.
Of course. Yeah, it looks great.
Did you see the IMAX special?
No. I've read a lot about this film, and I've read about the true story as well.
Yeah.
Because of the trailer. But that's going to be a big one.
Like, I saw, I won't name the other movie. It was Star Wars, but I won't name it. It was a Rogue One. But before Rogue One, they have like 6 minutes or something, or 7 minutes of footage from Dunkirk. It is spectacular.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I went back home to
Hang on a second. You went to see Rogue One, but you saw...
That was before, because it was the IMAX. And it was huge. And I was like, that can't. And I went back, I checked the internet, it can.
What?
All the special effects practical.
Oh shit.
Because there's just, like, it's not a spoiler, there's a dog fight, like they're fighting.
Yeah.
And he shoots down a plane, and the plane gets shot down and it hits the water.
Yeah.
And I was looking at him going, that looks real. Like, you know me, like I've seen so many movies.
Yeah.
That I thought that's either the greatest CGI I've ever seen, or he actually shot down a fucking plane.
Yeah.
He actually shot down a plane.
Oh shit.
Crashed it into the water.
Wow.
But like, the way it's cut, the music, I think it's Hans Zimmer again.
Okay.
But instead of doing music, he starts off with this watch just going...
Yeah.
Tick, tick, tick. And it gets louder, and it sounds like it'd be annoying, but he does it so well that you're just like involved in it. And he's got 10,000 extras, this huge big thing, and I'm like, this 6 minutes is better than most films, like just for action and tension.
Yeah. And
I thought, this is the first time Christopher Nolan's done a movie that doesn't have a gimmick. Right. Like every other film he's done. Yeah. And I love his films. Yeah. But it's always like, it's superheroes or magic or whatever. Yeah. And this one, I'm just like, this could be his masterpiece. Right. I mean, I think I can't go on about it enough. This is the film I'm most excited about. Up, so. Fine, I forgot. This is your moment. You're talking about the films you want to see.
No, it does look good.
Yeah, like that's the one that I'm like.
I just saw it on my fucking iPhone. Okay, it didn't look as real as it did in front of your fucking face.
But July's a good one.
But that does look good.
So then we've got 3 films in July you're already excited for. Yeah. So halfway through the year, 6 films. That's good. That's like 1 a month.
We're doing okay.
Ah, shit. We just hit August.
We've gone down a shitter.
We've got the Emoji Movie.
Oh, God.
And we've got Annabelle 2. We've also got The Hitman's Bodyguard and The Nut Job 2.
Please don't tell me The Hitman's
But there is one film in there.
Oh, yeah.
It's called Baby Driver. Do you know this?
Driver? No.
I bet you don't. This is the new film from Edgar Wright.
Oh, yeah.
Written and directed by Edgar Wright.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, who's it got in it?
It was after Ant-Man, because he fell out of Ant-Man. Yeah. But he's got John Bernthal, who you know as the Punisher from Daredevil. Yeah. He's got John Hamm, Jamie Foxx, and Kevin Spacey.
Oh, shit.
And it's a thriller action. Like, it's kind of serious, yeah. All right.
Why did it take him so fucking long to do stuff?
I don't know. But he wrote this, but he didn't write it with Simon Pegg, so this is the first one he's written by himself. So, like,
interesting.
Yeah, I'm interested in that
keep a little star by the name.
Baby Driver, yeah. And then we're into September, which means we're going to hit all the horror films. Okay. Which you can't watch because your wife won't let you.
Well, that's Annabelle 2.
Annabelle 2, pile of fucking shite. So. We have It.
Oh, and they're filming that in Toronto.
They're filming in Toronto? Yeah, I know what guys working on it. Yeah. It's coming out. That's September. We're already into September because, like, the films, they die off. War of the Apes and Spider-Man, and, I think after that, everyone's like, oh, I got no money left.
I'd go see that, but, not theatre, but I'll see it.
Yeah, I'll probably have to do another fucking video on how shit all these goddamn films are. But yeah, there's not a lot happening then because it's just like there's next year the way it's working. If everyone's listening can pay attention, there's like shitty films, couple of good bright spots. Yeah. Then it just explodes. Yeah. Then it dies down, and then it's going to explode again at the end of the year. Because in September, you've got It. So if you're a horror film guy, you might like that. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about it. October, the Blade Runner sequel comes out. That one is going to be, I don't know. You've also got the Kingsman sequel. Oh, yeah. They're rebooting Friday the 13th. Right. And there's a new Saw movie and Insidious 4.
Is Saw being rebooted or a whole?
I don't know. It's called Saw Legacy. I think it's the final chapter. Okay. Just like Resident Evil's the final chapter. Of course. So, like, you got a lot of horror films, but, like, Kingsman, are you excited for that?
Kingsman 2.
Kingsman 2.
Yeah. I watched the other one recently. And I also watched Eddie the Eagle. Have you seen Eddie the Eagle, by the way? Side note.
I've seen, like, 10 minutes of it.
Done by Hugh Jackman.
And
the guy...
Taron Egerton.
Really enjoyed it, obviously, being British, so... Yeah. But,
It's the only way you're allowed to enjoy that film.
Yeah, exactly. If you're not British, you can't enjoy it. But I am anxious to see Kingsman 2. Yeah.
So you got a lot of films that are like bubbling, but nothing that's going to make you excited. All right, let's see what we can get for you. Let's see if I got something for you here in November, Alex. There might be a little movie called Thor Ragnarok.
Is that November?
That's November.
Jesus.
November 3rd, Thor Ragnarok.
Love it.
2 weeks later, Justice League.
Well,
this is what I mean.
So
like,
much.
there's this quiet thing,
They're getting fucking
and then it's just fucking.
They're gonna get smashed in the face by.
Well, this is why we're going back to Wonder Woman again. Like, if Wonder Woman's shit, 6 months later, you're bringing out Justice League.
Yeah,
they are
in trouble.
Everything's on Wonder Woman. If Wonder Woman doesn't do well, they're screwed. They're screwed because you can't go up against Thor and Hulk.
You got Thor, Hulk, and then you've also got apparently Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange is in it. Yeah,
you've got those three characters. You're fucked.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what you got, you're fucked anyway.
After Wonder Woman comes out, I think we are just going to get sick of fucking advertising because they are going to have Justice League posters, trailers.
Yeah.
And if they get the same trailer guys that did fucking Batman, Superman, we'll know the whole movie before it comes out in November.
I'm not going to lie as well. I've seen the little leak footage from Ragnarok. I've seen...
Have you?
Comic-Con saw it 2016.
Oh. Alex, we don't endorse that, but tell me exactly what you saw.
It's leaked.
Yeah, well, watch it on.
No, it looks disgustingly good because, Hulk's on that planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, they show like a lot of... actually, I'd say 70% of the trailer was Hulk.
Yeah.
30% was Thor, and it's Thor's film. Yeah. So, but it just looked
I can't get more excited for that film.
Yeah. It looks really good.
The director, Taika Waititi, did What We Do in the Shadows. I've mentioned that a few times on a couple of commentaries we've already done. Yeah. I love that guy.
Yeah.
Flight of the Conchords, and the way he's selling the movie is it's a buddy movie from the 70s.
Right.
Put in space. Yeah, I'll watch that every day of the week.
Yeah.
If that's as good I think it can be, that'd be brilliant.
I feel like Marvel right now, they're editing that film and they're like, we love life. Yeah. It's just like, because they just know that they're on a
You
roll.
get $1 million. You get $1 million.
Because they know, like, they've got, like, at Marvel, they've got a bar.
Yeah.
And there's a bar, and there's a bar, and there's Iron Man and that. And they're probably editing this film right now, thinking, like, we need to be better than this, we need to be better than that. Thor 2 wasn't that great, so we need to do this. Or, like, Iron Man 3 did this much, we need to do this much, So it's just like, they've got a bar, and that bar is so high, and it's like, oh, man, Doctor Strange just came to up here. People are asking for this, people are asking for that, and it's just crazy. Whereas, fucking DC, they're like, what do we do? It's just an empty room. It's just like,
current standing Doctor Strange, $657 million.
It's just crazy. And then they got Guardians of the Galaxy too.
Like, is there anybody in the world who knew who Doctor Strange was 4 months ago? No,
I know. And this is another thing. It's like, so they got Guardians of the Galaxy 2, which you mentioned. They got Thor. Next year, isn't it Deadpool 2? It's like,
but that's a tricky one because that's not Marvel Studios.
But it's still like,
but it's still
But this is the funny thing with it is like, it's just another side film for them, which is just going to jab them in the face.
It's just going to make them look better.
It's just another, and then like everyone's going to want to watch that.
Now it's funny you mentioned it earlier. Jumanji's coming out in December.
Is it just?
It's a Christmas movie, yeah.
Wow, I'm a little bit surprised by that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But let's go back. Justice League.
Justice League. Yeah.
You're not excited for it.
No, I'm just not.
Like, and if Wonder Woman comes out and Wonder Woman is like
amazing,
it's like Doctor Strange level. It's like Captain. America. Like
I'm still
going to be worried.
I'm not there. Yeah, like I know after Thor, like with the Hulk and everyone, I'm just going to be like, no, this can't.
Like, do you think that's stupidity or arrogance?
For
like
them?
Thor comes out November 7th or whatever.
Yeah,
and 2 weeks later, Justice League. Like, do you think they're just looking to get themselves hurt?
I think it's someone in their office who thinks Marvel. This is as dumb as it is, but I think that there's someone old school in our office saying Marvel are bringing out a film. We need to bring out a film. I don't think anyone's actually thinking about it. I think they're just saying Marvel us. Yeah. We need to compete. It's like, but you're competing with a pile of shite.
Yeah.
Like, if I was them, I'd be like, we'll take the hit for 6 months, and then we'll bring out something.
Right.
Instead of them saying, we'll take the hit and we'll recover a little bit. We'll take the hit, but we'll
recover a little bit. What do you think it shows confidence in Wonder Woman?
When does that one come out again?
I think Wonder Woman, did I say April?
When does Guardians of the Galaxy 2 come out?
June.
So they're before, but I think, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. I do think out of all their films that Wonder Woman biggest highlight so far.
Yeah.
Justice League.
Guardians is April, sorry.
So
April 25th.
And what's Wonder Woman?
Wonder Woman is June 2nd, so it's a week apart.
So they're fucked.
Oh no, sorry, a month apart. I can't even do maths.
No, but they're still fucked though.
Yeah.
They're still fucked with that.
It's going to be a very interesting year.
So Guardians gets in before them.
Guardians gets in
first. And then
first.
Thor gets in before the thing as well. You think... I don't know what's going on with DC, but they need to...
Alright, so we've gotten all the way into December. You've got a few good winners in there, but in December...
About 4 films to
Jumanji you're not so good about. And here's the one which is going to lose you. All the fans that you've built up over the last 12 months of previews.
What we got?
It's a little film called Star Wars Episode 8. Alex, over to you.
Well, I am a Trekkie.
Yeah.
I saw Rogue One. Fucking loved it.
Did you? Okay.
Loved it.
Okay.
Preferred it to Star Wars Episode 7.
Yeah.
But Episode 8, you know what? After seeing Rogue One and just like kind of reigniting the Star Wars, franchise again, I am looking forward to it. However, the next kind of Rogue One type off film they're doing is Han Solo.
The Han Solo film.
I heard they're doing Boba Fett. I was really surprised that they're finishing on Boba Fett and not finishing on Han Solo, because Boba Fett's an enemy.
Yeah,
and then Han Solo is a good guy. So I don't know. I was surprised.
I'm not excited about the Han Solo film, to be honest.
You are?
I'm not. No.
I don't really.
I don't need to know more than what they gave me in the movies.
I've got a little thing with celebrities and knowing them in real life.
Yeah.
I don't know any of them. But I do know that Harrison Ford is actually a bit of a grumpy old fuck. So I don't actually give a fuck about him. He's a bit of a grumpy fuck in the film.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's almost like that in real life.
Yeah, that's just Harrison
Ford.
Ford.
Anyone who's a true Star Wars fan knows that he didn't want to be in the original 3 because he doesn't really like the Star Wars franchise.
No.
And he was only in this new one because he wanted to get killed off.
And then never have to do it again.
Yeah. But now he's got his own
spoiler for anybody who wasn't
seen. They must have paid him so much money to do this film. But if he's a grumpy fucker in the whole film...
No, do you know the Han Solo film?
Yeah.
Is a kid. It's a young Han Solo. It's not even him. He's dead.
Well, that's really pissed me off now.
Now you're fucked, yeah. Okay. So
I didn't even fucking know that.
Alright, so out of all of this year coming up...
Yeah.
I know
There's 3 of them.
I know you're supposed to be the fucking host.
Alien.
But you're less of a grumpy prick than me.
Yeah.
So I wanted you to be optimistic.
You wouldn't be able to fucking tell.
But seriously, it's because I can go through all these and have a bitch fest.
Yeah.
But as someone who's just looking at movies, how excited are you for this year for movies?
I am excited.
Yeah.
How many times last year, did you go to the cinema? That you can remember? Was it 20?
No.
Was it 30?
Yeah, fuck, no.
Was it 10? I'd say I went there probably 10
I went to Rogue One.
Probably 10 times.
Suicide Squad, Batman. Yeah, 10 sounds about right. Yeah.
So I said in that list probably 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And then realistically, maybe with the wife, I might go to 7 or 8.
Yeah, to give you the highlights, for everyone who's listening, to give you the highlights, you got Justice League, you got Guardians of the Galaxy, you got Kong, Skull Island, Thor, Lego, Batman's coming out early.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman's obviously coming out. John Wick 2, we forgot John Wick 2. Yeah, that's one you're looking for. And Pirates of the Caribbean, might not. Kingsman's another good one. And then War of the Planet of the Apes. I kind of like The Mummy. I want to see what The Mummy's about.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
What else is coming out? World War Z 2 might be. I don't think that's going to happen. The fucking Fast and Furious is coming out. Jumanji. There's a lot of good films coming out.
There's a lot of good films, but cinema worthy. Because when we say cinema
worthy is big. And cinema worthy for me, it's Dunkirk.
Dude, we're talking
Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Thor.
The thing is, when we say cinema, we're talking $25 popcorn going.
Yeah, true.
$25 is
But for this for the podcast, we're going to have to watch these big films. We're going to have to go 30 times this year to the cinema.
I'll let you watch.
You just stream it on your phone, tell me what's happening. Just text me the basic outline and we'll talk about it. From the start of the year, you've got Logan, you get your Guardians, you get your Wonder Woman, you get and then Star Wars at the end of the year, Aliens in there, War of the Planet of the Apes is in there. This is a massive year.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think this is going to be one of those, if you're set up this many movies and they're all costing you $150 million and some of them fail, that studio's in real fucking trouble.
Well, yeah.
Could you imagine if Wonder Woman and Justice League flopped? DC would be it. That'd be it. There'd be no Batman movie.
I think they still got money in the tank though.
Maybe, but there's only so many hits you can take before you're okay, fuck it. We're done.
Well, thanks for going through that though.
Yeah, so, alright, if you have to watch one, if I said you're only Alien.
I'd say, you know what though?
Not Thor. Oh, he's turned Alien on us.
I would do, actually out of all of them, I'd probably do Thor, Galaxy of the
Galaxy of the Guardians.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and then Guardians of the Galaxy, and then Alien.
Oh, that's fair enough.
So, yeah.
I think...
I do like, obviously, Alien, but I would choose those two.
It's almost like a car crash. I want to see Justice League.
Oh, yeah.
So I think it's going to be Justice League. If I could only see through it, it'd be Justice League, Alien. I'd make myself smile and watch Guardians.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, one thing for the audience is that Paul is, he's a DC fan.
Yeah.
So this has been fucking up. So it was his birthday. It was kind of funny, actually. My brothers were, just a quick little personal thing, but my brothers were like asking, like, oh, yeah, we're going to get him those little... characters that you open. It's like, does he want these DC guys? I was like, fucking hates DC because of what they've done to the movies. Yeah. But he still likes the characters.
Yeah.
And I was like, if there are Marvel ones there, like Iron Man, he'd probably enjoy them more because Marvel are doing a better job of those guys. You know? My brothers were like, they only do DC ones. I'm like, oh, he's still going to enjoy them.
Yeah.
But I'm like, he's just pissed off because the fucking studios fucked them up. Yeah. You know? And,
so bad.
So it was funny me saying that because I was like, I was actually choosing other things just because of the studio. I was like, get him Iron Man, get him this and that because DC are fucked up. Right? It's like yes, he likes Superman, but they've gone and fucked him up.
Fucked him right up.
Yeah, just kind of funny. So that's why you want to see Justice League, because you love those guys.
Like you love that little Flash cameo in Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
That looks alright.
Yeah.
And Aquaman looks pretty alright.
Yeah.
Everything looks alright.
Yeah.
But it's like you said, it's like...
They're on like a downward...
Or no, actually, if I was going to only watch one, it'd be Dunkirk.
Sure.
That would be it. But like, I have to see the train wreck. That's Justice League.
Yeah. And it would just fuel this podcast. So.
Exactly. Thank you for giving me the yearly breakdown.
Thanks for taking an hour.
What? This is what people want to know. They want to know what we're going to be watching this year. I think next week I just want to get your thoughts on what the TV and Netflix like, because there's Iron Fist is coming out and stuff like that. So we'll chat about that.
Totally. So this week we don't have any tweets or any like emails. So we're just going to go straight into the reviews. Alright guys, so we're going to be reviewing the 3-hour edition, extended edition of Batman vs Superman just before you watch. So you can see what me and Rant think about it. So I'll go first, I guess. And Please. You know what? It's the extended edition, so they're trying to fix things in that. So the one that we all saw in the cinema was like 2 hours long. This one's like, I think it's 34 minutes or 36 minutes extra. Yeah. So they had some extra scenes. They meant fuck all to me. But there were some good things and some bad things. I think the lowest thing for me was that I wanted to see more of Batman versus Superman like fighting each other, and that didn't happen until later on. And in the story in general, just like Lex Luthor kind of, he has one over on Batman, who's like supposed to be one of the smartest guys, and he has one over on Superman, who can fucking hear things and destroy things within a second. So that kind of ruined the plot. But however, there were some good things. I do like the Batman and Superman stories. I like the whole kryptonite and the suits and everything in the fight scenes, especially the Batman scene near the end. And I would say from that, like, some of the fight scenes in it are like so cool that I'm kind of looking forward to Justice League. But at the same time, story-wise, plot-wise, bollocks. So it's a low. If I'm going to give it out of 10, honestly, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10.
For me, this film is amazing. It's amazing that you could have the biggest characters in history and one of the biggest budgets in history and just fuck it against the wall so badly that you come out with something that's boring, ugly, depressing, and painful, and then you screw the audience over by saying, oh, that movie that you paid to go and watch in the cinema, that doesn't even count. You have to go and pay more money and get this extended, ultimate, fucking stupid edition. I hate this movie so much. Like, I've never been more disappointed in a movie than in this, because I love these characters, and like Alex said, it's 2 hours before they have a fight. The fight lasts 8 minutes. Just watch it online, because it's not worth it. Like,
None of this movie is worth the time and effort and talent behind it. So he gives it, 3? I give it like a 2 out of 10. Out of just disappointment and the fact that you spent $250 million in 3 years and it looks awful and it's so terrible on every level. We don't need to go into it. I've already got my YouTube video about it. But if you want to hear us talk about how terrible it is in every little detail for 3 hours long, go ahead, go over to our commentary and listen to that. It was kind of fun in one of those heartbreaking moments kind of way.
Yeah. Bloody marvellous. Shite film though. Alright guys, well thanks for tuning in. Just post any questions you have for our next podcast. So if you want to tweet us, YouTube
at Rant and Bollox.
Yeah, just leave us a comment and be sure to check out podcast Batman vs Superman. It's a good one. It's our first one. It is 3 hours long, but play along the film and you'll be sure to have some laughs for sure. And,
we go off on one for that sure.
It's been a blast, guys.
Yep. Thanks for listening, guys.
All right.
See you next week.